Hi. I want to thank you for 1000 subscribers. That is very kind of you. I'm very happy we made it in just 1 year. Very satisfied with that. Let me see what we can do. What I did today. Oh, sorry. I mainly made some voices, some new voice experiments. Let me show you. So we wrote a new story, new plot, new voice lines. So thought this was a good time to do some new voice experiments. The plain text.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just jump to say yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right? You idiot.
That's how it sounds plain. Why am I talking like a robot? Some of you thought this sounds a little boring because, yeah, I guess robots just talk in a little boring way, very monotone. But then once again, for the AI representation I don't think something with a lot more expression in the voice would fit that well. So we need to find some other ways the AI can express emotions with the voice. Yeah, nice hair, thanks. It's my 1000 subscriber hairstyle. Extra for you. Just for you. As a thank you. Yeah, I have obviously have a German accent.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just jump to say yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right? You idiot.
So that was one voice experiment I did today. That's number 1. Let's go number 2.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just jump to say yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right? You idiot.
That's number 3.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just jump to say yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right? You idiot.
So what the AI is talking there doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just a bit of gibberish to hear how the voice sounds. And the old AI sounded like this. So this is the style that's currently in the game.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to the yes. Just jump to the yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right? You idiot.
My S sounds so strange. Huh. How am I supposed to pronounce the S? Are you talking about the these recorded voice lines here? Is there a strange S in there? I don't even realize that anymore. Let's analyze.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just jump to say yes.
Yeah, definitely sounds very German. I have to agree to that. I can't really figure out.
Can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just jump to say yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right?
It's in they.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes.
Jump to say yes. How am I supposed to pronounce it? They. They with a soft S. Jump to they yes. Is that better? It feels weird. Okay, I guess I have to practice that. Practicing English with Jonas. With a sharp S. Jump to say yes with a sharper S.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes.
Jump to say yes. Jump to say. Jump to say yes. Jump to say yes. Okay, that's better. Jump to say yes. Jump to say yes. Okay. Anyway, which one of the versions did you like best? You probably forgot. So let's just bring them into the game and let's have a look at them in game with context. That probably makes a lot more sense. Is it sense or sense? Hi there. Ninja Jo Pictim Cizo Coco. Hey. Haven't seen you here before. Don't know how to pronounce your name. Okay, so I just wanted to see which one of the voice lines fits best, but we just started a new crisis. We started S-Crisis. Jesus. When will the crisis ever end? What was the crisis of was the S of crisis pronounced correctly? Crisis? Or is it crisis? Nah, whatever.
Placeholder.
No? No. Which sound do I need to... Which sound do I need to replace? Which sound do I need to replace? You really confused me now. OMG. I don't know how to say yes anymore.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just jump to say yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right?
I pronounced yes correctly. Crisis correctly. Okay. So which experiment do we load in first? Let's just go sound library. And let's load sound number 1 first.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes.
I think this is probably a little too low, but let's see how that looks. Let's almost every S in English is sharp. That's good to know.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just jump to say yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right? You idiot.
Okay, I can't hear anything. The music is too loud. I have to make the music a little more silent, but from what I've heard, I think it doesn't fit that well. So let's fade the volume of the music. To 0.25 instead of 1. Then we should be able to hear something.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just jump to say yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again.
Yeah, that one isn't as great as the original. Agree. I agree. Let's try the next one.
Hey.
Honestly, I think the original is still the best. Just a little disappointing.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to say yes. Just
I think this will be a similar result, but now I'm starting to say yes. Not yes, S, where there doesn't need to be an S. For practice, I guess. Let's say yes for practice. I guess.
Hey, can you hear me?
Nah. The problem is also that you get really used to the original.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to the yes. Just jump.
And then you don't want to listen to anything else anymore, but also the original is already pretty good.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to the yes. Just jump to the yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right? You idiot.
So that was number 3. Let's go full overkill and let's do all 3 layered on top of each other.
Hey, can you hear me?
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me about the music, Yen. Yeah, original sounds the most robotic. True.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to the yes. Just jump to the yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right?
It doesn't quite fit. I think the good thing about the original is that it sounds really cheeky and annoying. Like it's trying to mock you.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to the yes. Just jump.
It just sounds very nice and annoying. I guess that's why it fits so well. Also fits to the retro look of the AI.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to the yes. Just jump to the yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right? You idiot. Cool, here's the question. Can you remember anything?
Okay then. Guess everything I did today was for nothing. We're gonna stick to the old one. Yippee! Yeah, sometimes you have days like this, but who cares? Alrighty. Do we have another one? I have Old School Plus. Have we listened to that? It sounds like the old one, but like puberty, like the old AI, but with puberty. No, what's wrong with the subtitle? Can't see anything wrong there.
Hey, can you hear me? Jump to the yes. Just jump to the yes if you can hear me. You're not having brain damage again, right? You idiot.
Nah, that's not it either. Cool. Cool. Glad I tried that. At the very least, I can be sure now that I want to go with that voice, because I'm about to start recording a lot more voice lines. So I just had to make a couple more experiments like that. Otherwise, if you realize that there's a better voice later on, that really sucks. So at the least I tried.
Hey, I said jump. Hi, jump if you can hear me.
So everything's back to normal. You think the old AI with puberty? You think the one with a little more variation in pitch sounds far better? So you think the old one or the puberty version? Which one do you like better? Yeah, true.
Hi, Jump, if you can hear me. Cool, here's the question. Can you remember anything? Anything at all? So you remember nothing.
Okay, you all like the old one best as well. Glad we settled that. I can show you what's on my to-do list, and then let's just end the stream there. Ba-da-bap. So what I want to get done for the demo version are a couple of sound effects. The green things you see here are sound effects. We need a click sound when the game starts. Then I want a slither sound when the snail is sliding on the ground. Maybe a slight wind sound when the snail is airborne, and a very silent tap sound when the snail lands on a surface. I think that would add a lot to the experience. Then there's the order button in the first level, obviously needs a sound. This one right there. Just a couple of little details. Also not sure how this one will sound, but yeah, making a click, press sound, whatever, shouldn't be that hard. Then I also want to write a sound system, because now when I start implementing more sounds, that also means I should probably set up the systems for that correctly so I can add more sounds later on. So you can change the volume of all of the voice sounds, or all of the FX sounds, or all of the music sounds in the options. Stuff like that should be considered beforehand. Also stereo panning for the sounds, probably something we want to have. Then I still need to find a way to explain a little better that jumping means yes in the introduction level of the AI. Couple of bug fixes, and then also more interactions in the first level. I keep saying that over and over again, and I never do it because there's always other stuff that still needs to get done before that. Before I can add more interactions to the first level, guess what? I need to figure out the voice lines first. And then tomorrow I have enough of the voices, which means I will probably do a couple of other sound effects first. Oh, Jesus, will we ever finish the demo version of this game? I'm starting to doubt it. You're really confusing me, Darksoon. You meant the old one? The old one with puberty, but the old one, so... Huh? No idea what you're talking about. Okay, we're under 20 minutes, that's cool. I'd love to do another episode of Jonas Plays Your Game sometime soon. I haven't gotten all that many submissions lately, so if you want to send me your game to get an in-depth analysis of your game, even if it's not complete, just send it to jonasplaysyourgame@gmail.com and I can have a looks. Don't get me wrong, I still have a couple of submissions, but they're all very outdated because I make these videos very slowly. And then once again, playing a game from 3 months ago, probably not. Doesn't make all that much sense either. So feel free to send me something my way. Join the Discord. I'm planning to host a little game jam sometime soon. Will definitely be a very small one, but hopefully a fun one nonetheless. I mean, we just crossed 1K subscribers. So if 1% of my subscriber base takes place in the game jam. Maybe we get about 10 submissions, something like that is what I expect. Maybe 2, maybe 3, who knows. You believe in me? Yes, I'll finish it just like I finished Oversnova. But we'll finish Oversnova as well. Of course, yes, sure. Yeah, just send me your stuff. If it's something I think worthy of a video, I will make a video. If not, I will try to at very least send you some feedback if I can. Only finish what you believe in. Yeah, that's true. I believe in Will You Snail. I don't believe in Oversnova anymore, so that's definitely the difference at the moment. Are my S's better now? Do I sound okay? You play horrors. Is that a game, or do you mean horror games in general? Let me Google that. Okay, can't find something called horrors. Horror games. Nah, not really. I don't really play horror games. Not necessarily because I don't like them, but mostly because a lot of them have very boring game mechanics. Not that there's something wrong with just having a strong atmosphere and boring game mechanics. But me personally, I'm more interested in game mechanics and not so much in hide and seek, hiding in the closet. Why does every horror game need to do the exact same things where you just flee from a monster and it chases you down and you have to hide in closets? It's always the same. I played Blender a while ago, a couple of years ago. Definitely scares me, not gonna lie. I definitely need to practice before recording the voice lines. All right. That's why I make a vertical slice. We'll make sure I get the first part of the game right before I produce an entire game of this. And this way we can make sure the quality lives up to the first part of the game. Ciao, schönen Tag noch. Player versus Redstone. Why do I have a towel in my head? That's a very good question. It's not on my head, it's in my head. Because my head is too empty otherwise. There's no brain in there, so I need to stuff some towels in there. Otherwise it feels so empty. On. Okay, it's the 1000 subscriber celebration towel. Any more questions like this? Like this? Otherwise, I will say goodbye. I will keep working on stuff a little bit. Either on the video for Friday or on Will You Snail. And I don't feel like streaming it because you're always distracting me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like the silver play button. At first you get the towel. It's for 1000 subscribers. and then later on you get the play buttons. That's right. Okay. Thanks for joining the stream. See you guys in the next one. Tomorrow, that is. Peace.